Everyone, here we are again at the WOW Summit at the Atlantis Royal in Dubai, and I have with me Amrita Sethi, who is the first NFT artist and a very well-established artist in the UAE. So Amrita, it's always lovely to see you.
Always.
And I thought I'd grab this opportunity to have you here and share some of your thoughts and insights and what you're working on currently with the audience and our viewers here.
Guys. Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're here. Lovely to see you as always. I use the opportunity of this conference to really I've got a small collection which I've just launched. It's 5 artworks, and you must be living under a rock if you haven't heard of AI. So as they say, 2021 was the year of NFTs, 2022 was the year of the metaverse, and now 2023 is the year of AI. And so what I like to always do is think, how can I inspire change through art and technology? So I use my art almost like an art edutainment to kind of showcase, I would say, the new technologies, but do it in a way that's kind of fun, brings a little bit of a magic back to the art, but also incorporates my style. And my style of art, as you know, is sound bites. So my art is based on sound, where I merge images, or I create my own language like the alphabets. And so this collection I created is called the AI Bytes.
So this new collection that you have created is called the AI Bytes. I'm obviously familiar with your big mural on the DIFC that is there, which a lot of people have seen, and sometimes they don't know it's yours. But there was recently a comment on LinkedIn I saw. But then there was the alphabets, right?
Yes, that's on the language and the sound bites. Yes. And so this is the AI Bytes. So what I've done with this, especially with this collection, is I wanted to showcase how we can use AI in multiple different ways, but actually still remain true and authentic to my style. So first I asked ChatGPT to write me a poem. Then I took the words of the poem and then put them into an image generator where those exact same words produced thousands of images. So, they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Obviously, for me, a word is worth 1,000 pictures. And so here, the words of the AI produced thousands of these pictures. And then I chose 5 of them that all looked very different. They all looked very different from each other, but they came from the same words. And so what I wanted to showcase is that human reflection. So I can say something, and I can say the same thing to 5 different people. Like even a simple statement like, I like trees, or I love trees. And because you are an AI machine, humans are the OG AI machines, right? So you are an AI that has been processed for all of your data input from your childhood, from your current experiences, from what you read, from where you studied. We are constantly putting data into us. And so you will react to my words very differently to somebody sitting next to you. And the AI is no different, right? So I wanted to showcase that those same words produce different images. Then I recorded myself saying a poem. I then hand through the words of the poem onto the artwork. But then I use augmented reality to tell that story. So in the augmented reality, the poem is being read out, but I didn't want to use my voice. I used my Amrita AI voice as she read out the poem. And then, of course, you can record the story. And then to really merge the Web 2 and Web 3, what I did is I said, you can get the physical, you buy the physical, you get the NFT. You can pay with a credit card and with crypto. You can put a custodial wallet or a non-custodial wallet. And then you're able to then join my bike club once you do get the NFT. So I'm trying to bring the whole journey and show, it's like, as I said, art edutainment, right? To be using art to showcase all the technologies and you giving a really solid use case, but making the user experience seamless.
That's very interesting. I'm just thinking about it. So it seems you don't believe in any barriers when it comes to how you see your art evolving. Obviously, you started with, merging the Web 2 to Web 3, but not just that, you also sort of merged the audio or the sound side, with the sound bites with the visuals. And now we're all the way into AI.
Yes.
What is next?
Well, there's a lot of cool things coming up. So next year I'm excited because I'm working on 2 or 3 different collections. Some of them are an evolution from my current work, but then some of them are just completely new concepts that I'm coming out with. For me, as I said, I always want to inspire change through art and technology. And I'm a big believer in personal change. So I'm somebody who believes in really going inward and, connecting to their authentic self and then coming out and either telling my story or trying to tell a new story. So whether it's, going to the gym, whether it's doing meditation, whether it's going and trying to access my subconscious to evolve myself as a person, and upgrading my AI software, so to speak. And so some of my future art will finally get to, I would say, see you more of my inner workings and my more authentic style, but then still keeping in within the mediums, still using NFT as a medium, still using physical art as a medium. And then also, of course, just evolving my soundbite collection still as well.
That's quite exciting. So your fans, your audience, and your viewers won't get bored ever. There's always something more exciting coming the other way.
Exactly. But I think it is a funny pace to get into because, I think also the concept of what it also means to be an artist is also being disrupted, right? Because
yes.
I always say I'm a professional artist. So I'm in the profession of being an artist. Being an artist is like any other business. You need to structure it. You need to understand. There's a whole ecosystem. You have to create the art. You have to, grow your ecosystem, grow your collectors, market to them, keep them up to evolve in that, grow your community, keep interacting just like you could engagement, just like you would do anything else. But that involves an entire, I would say, system and team behind it. And so, but what I found that within this space is that I'm starting to branch out. So I am an artist. I now have a studio where I advise Web 2 and Web 3, like I work with brands. Because a lot of the times, again, if you're a traditional artist, you can't be a commercial artist. Or if you're a commercial artist, you can't be a traditional artist. But why can't you have a balance of both? Like, why can't I work with Ferrari or Maserati and Canon one day, but also without that gives me then the creative freedom to do what I want on my collections. And then I'm not worried if somebody buys my pieces, it's because they really want my pieces.
Exactly. I'm one of the owners,
yes,
of course,
exactly.
of the OG pieces.
Exactly. You're one of the OG collectors. And that pulls it back into my ecosystem. Like I have my bike club, I have my OGs, and I have the other people who buy the other NFTs, and the rewards, but like for example, like conferences or events, and I'm now going to start giving people the opportunity to get a physical signed artwork from me once a month on my augmented reality merch. So you start to get rewards as a collector, and I'm able to tier that as well.
It's very exciting. So for the viewers and your current collectors and the future fans and people who want to get to know more about your art, what is the best way to stay up to date and and stay in touch? And
So perfect. So I'm on Instagram at art.by.amrita, and my website is artbyamrita.com. And then on LinkedIn, I'm Amrita Sethi. I'm also very active on LinkedIn. And then from there you'll be able to find all my other social media channels. But I just like to.
So make sure to follow Amrita's socials if you want to stay up to date about more exciting art that is coming our way. Thank you, Amrita. It's always a pleasure to see you, and I look forward to seeing more of your exciting work. Thank you.